Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chauncey Eugene Sims Jr., also known as Mr. Clean. For some strange reason, I don't know. This is Clean State of Mind, where we talk video games, tech, and people. So today, I would like to speak about the recently announced Pixel 3a and Pixel 3a XL. So I want to begin this video with a little bit of background. I have swapped between Android and iPhone quite a lot. And all the Android phones that I have played with, my favorites were definitely the Nexus 5 and the Pixel XL2. Both the devices have one thing in common. They're running stock Android. And I love stock Android. It's definitely one of the reasons why I currently have a OnePlus 6T right now, which is the closest thing you get to stock Android without getting a Pixel. The recently announced Pixel 3a and Pixel 3a XL will have a Snapdragon 670 headphone jack, which makes no sense to me. You cut down in costs when you add a headphone jack. It won't feature any wireless charging. It will have a plastic body, which really doesn't bother me, but it will also have 4 GB of RAM and the Pixel 3 camera. Now that right there is a huge selling point. The fact that this phone will have the same camera as the Pixel 3, which is the flagship phone that you can purchase right now for $600. It has dropped quite a bit since then, which is another reason why maybe perhaps you should invest your money in that phone rather than getting this phone. I could be crazy, and this phone could be amazing, but the simple fact that the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 3 XL right now are having RAM management issues and also just not performing as well as when they first came out the box. Now, of course, you can say this about a lot of devices, but this phone just recently came out, and there are videos all over the internet claiming that the OnePlus 6T is running a lot smoother than the Pixel 3. They announced they're going to have a Snapdragon 670 in the device. That kind of worries me about the future. The Pixel 3a might be great in the beginning, which a lot of reviews are going to say that it is because they haven't had the phone long enough to really come in contact with any of these issues. I'm kind of worried that, in fact, the phone might not be great after the first 6 months. You might have to get a new one. If you don't believe me, look no further than MKBHD, who has said that he's been having a lot of issues with the Pixel 3 since it's released, mainly in brand management and the snappiness of the OS. Whereas the OnePlus 6T has been just as fast coming out the box and has better RAM management. Now, of course, the camera, you really can't compare it. And that's what caused me to keep going back and forth between the Pixel 3 and the OnePlus 6T. But at the same time, if the camera's not the most important thing to you about a phone, I would pick the phone that's going to perform the best for longer. And maybe you don't want a OnePlus 6T. Maybe you want a Samsung S10e that just released. Well, you can find that bad boy on eBay for around $500. Spend an extra $100 and you get yourself a brand new flagship device. That's crazy. And if you're not a fan of Samsung, why don't you just go over to the Pixel 3, which is right now $600 on Google's website. For $200 more, you get the flagship device with wireless charging, a glass back, and a Snapdragon 645 processor. These are just my thoughts. What are yours? Are you picking up a Pixel 3a or Pixel 3a XL? And are you buying it from your carrier or are you buying it unlocked?